our first panel is on access and awareness. There's a bill, some of you have heard about that, is increasing access in California, but what does that mean? And we're going to talk about access and how it affects you. So speaking of access, Vanessa, come on down. We're so happy to have you back with us. And PatientFi, for those who don't know, I just would love you to introduce yourself. What is PatientFi and why are you here? Why does this mean what it means to you?
Yes. Hello, everyone. So Vanessa Suker, I run the Fertility Channel at PatientFi. So well, let me just tell my journey and kind of why this is super important to me. It was very weird too when I went to work at PatientFi. We do patient lending, so really trying to help when you have out-of-pocket expenses, when you can't afford, when you need donor egg, when you want to freeze your eggs, so all of that. And I'll cover that a little bit better, but they asked me to head up this channel and I was petrified. I was like, trauma, like literally PTSD from everything that we went through. And we did get our son and we're very blessed to have that, but the journey was real. It was a real struggle. And I'll never forget when I got my first yes that I was pregnant, right? I don't Google with this kind of really intense stuff. I Google nonsense. I let my doctors tell me because I'm not a doctor. And I remember they're like, "Oh, it's a positive pregnancy test, but your numbers are at 58." I'm like, "What numbers? What are you talking about?" And I learned very quickly what that means. It's probably a chemical pregnancy. It's probably never going to last. So every phone call through the four times we did IVF, Asher was on the fifth, but the four times that number, it's just like, right? It's like, oh God, please tell me the number. And I'll never forget when we did finally get pregnant. It was our last shot. I was done after this. Like I couldn't, we already got approved to adopt in North Carolina and South Carolina. We were going to go that route. I was fine with it. I really didn't care how I became a mom. I just wanted to be a mom so badly. So, sorry.
No, of course. Kleenex is here today.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, Tara. She's very good with the Kleenex, let me tell you. So I really, like, when we got that call, and I was at like a work thing, and I'm like, here I am, and my numbers were over 2,000. They really think it was a twin at one point, but we did get our beautiful son. And when they asked me to take on this channel, I was so scared because I'm like, I don't know if I can handle this. And now I am the happiest I've ever been in any job I've ever had in my life. I get to help people. I get to share what we can do. And while it is financing and it's not as glitzy and glamorous, it can truly help you. So I know you have a couple other questions, so I'll go there. But that is why I'm so proud to be a part of PatientFi and what we can do to help everyone, because it cost a lot for us to have Asher. And we were lucky. We were able to, I was old. I was 40. So I had saved a lot of money over the years. I worked a lot, right? I was like, yeah, I got money. But I will soapbox right here, right now, freeze those eggs. Younger ladies, do it. Why not? Like, what do you have to lose at this point, right? Freeze those eggs and then find the right person, whatever that person might be, right? So.
No, I love always the passion and the heart you bring to this because you know the pain point. But in a nutshell, can you tell us how PatientFi is differentiated from other platforms that we may be looking at to increase access to care and a little more about the financing of it?
Yep. So I'll go into my spiel, my whole PatientFi spiel. So we are a patient financing lender. So we work in aesthetics. We've been around for 8 years. We do over $1 billion in funding. So we're a larger company. And we got into fertility because we saw a need for something easier for patients. So when you apply and you do things with PatientFi, you're going to have the best experience you possibly can have. It will take you 30 seconds in an application. I always tell the story of donor. So you find a donor, sperm, egg, whatever it is, right? And you have to lock in, and you got to lock in quick. Because if you don't, you're going to lose that donor. You can literally, with PatientFi, apply, get approved, transact within 3 minutes, and secure that donor immediately. And that's really important to people. So what we offer is a digital wallet. We love to call it a digital wallet. It's kind of a cool name. But think about essentially a line of credit, right? We're going to approve you for up to $60,000. Did you know that would go up to 60 now? Great for surrogacy. Really good for surrogacy. We're going to approve you for the most we can. But it's not a loan, right? It's just that line of credit. And you can use that line of credit throughout your journey for whatever you need it for. Is it out-of-pocket expense? Because now California now has coverage, right? Coverage is great. But nobody realizes there's a lot of money that you still have to put out. There's the drugs, there's the PGT, and then there's just, oh, we're only covering at $10,000. And we all know $10,000 isn't getting us a baby, right? It's not getting us a baby. So we're there to pick that up for you and help you. And I always say, Americans only have about $5,000 saved, which is not a lot of money. Leave that money in the bank. Take a line of credit with us. You can do interest deferred. We offer those programs through all of our different, we actually are with every single reproductive endocrinologist on here. So take that, use it, spread the payments out over time. Give yourself a little peace of mind that you have money instead of worrying about emptying your bank account. Couple of things too, quickly on that. We don't do a hard credit check. We all know, right? When you're starting to plan a family, you just got your credit where it needs to be, or you're trying to get your credit where it needs to be. We are not going to ding your credit. I love to say, I'm such a New Yorker with that. We're not going to ding your credit. We're not dinging you. We're not dinging you. We're not going to take those points off of your credit, which there's no other lender in the industry that can do that. And there's no other lender in the industry that's going to give you a line of credit that you can consistently use throughout your journey. Yes, and I know that was
No, this is so one beautiful part of being together today is pull either of you aside if you have more nuanced questions around the financing and the platform, please, because you're an open book and I so appreciate it. Thank you for being here.